Today's date is Saturday, October the 20th, 2007. The time is now approximately 12:30 p.m. President or Agent Ken Gillingham with the Kentucky Bureau of Investigation and Jeremy Todd West. Todd, you do understand that I've turned the tape recorder on and this conversation is being recorded. Tell what's your home address. Why is it different on your driver's license?
Because that's where I grew up. I just never changed my license or nothing.
Okay, and that's in Springfield, Tennessee?
Yes.
What's the zip code there?
37172.
What's your date of birth? Social Security number? How tall are you?
6 foot.
Weight?
317.
Brown hair?
Green eyes.
Green eyes.
Yep. I should have just went home. I shouldn't even come.
And you married, single, divorced?
Single.
And where are you employed?
CS Springfield. CS Springfield.
CS Springfield?
City.
Oh, the city of Springfield. And what's your occupation there?
Equipment operator.
Todd, I'm going to advise you of your constitutional rights here before we get started talking, before I ask you any questions, so that there's no misunderstanding and that you understand everything. It says before you're asking any questions, you should know your rights. You may remain silent. Anything that you say will be used against you in a court proceedings. You have the right to consult an attorney before you make any statement or answer any questions, and you may have your attorney with you during questioning. You may request the court to appoint an attorney for you if you cannot afford to hire one, and you may stop the questioning at any time by refusing to answer any further questions or by requesting a consultation with your attorney. In other words, if I ask you something, you don't want to answer it, you don't have to. It says, I've had this statement of my rights read to and explained to me at date and time, and there's also a waiver on here. It says, having the above statement of my rights read and explained to me and fully understanding them, I hereby waive these rights at today's date and time. I do this freely and voluntarily without threat or promise. How do you understand that your rights that I've read them to you on this upper portion? You understand you have the right to attorney. I could get your signature right there. State that you understand that I have read those rights to you. And do you want to talk to me today and talk about this situation that you're in?
I want to go home.
I understand you want to go home, but I can tell you that's not going to happen right now. As I told you in the beginning, I won't lie to you. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you you're going to be going home. But if you want to talk to me about this situation,
it was a huge mistake. Just all it was.
Okay, like I said, if you want to talk to me and about the mistake, as you call it,
I'll talk. But
then I need you to sign here where it says the waiver that you're giving up your right, and that you want to talk about it.
I'll talk, but I won't be able to go home today. Sometime.
Well, that'll be up to the judge when they set a bond for you.
When will we know? When will it be known?
When you get over to the jail, they'll probably be able to tell you what your bond's going to be on this. The other thing, Todd, is they brought your pickup truck out back. I'm sure you probably saw it when you got out there.
They pulled right beside it.
Okay. What we would like to do is ask you for your consent to search your vehicle. think I watched when you were on the TV screen there. You said you didn't bring anything with you. There's no weapons in your truck, no condoms, no morning after pill or anything like that. Would you be willing to grant us permission to go check your truck to make sure that
they can search, but there's nothing in it.
What year is your truck?
90.
1990.
Yes.
It's a red Chevrolet Silverado.
Yes. Will they please get rid of that footage or anything? Will they please get rid of it?
I don't have any control over that.
I should just. God. The only thing they may find, there's a spare belt for my truck or something. There's nothing in it.
You would right there, and then print your name underneath that and your address. Just print your name right above that. About your situation that you're here today about. When did you begin a chat conversation? Do you recall?
A week ago.
If I told you it was about September 23rd, according to the log that's here, would that sound about right?
I guess. I don't know.
And what was the name of the person that you were chatting with, their screen name? What's your screen name? Do you have any other screen names? And how were you conducting your chats? Was it on the computer or cell phone? Both?
It was both. It started on a computer, but...
On a home computer?
It was a friend's computer. I only use their computer to check my email sometimes, but that was it.
Okay. You say it's a friend's computer. Is that also in the house where you live, or is it somewhere different?
Somewhere different.
And what's the friend's name?
Can I leave that part out? I mean, he knew nothing about it, other than I was checking email.
Okay. Well, we may need to check that computer to make sure that what you're telling us is true, that he had nothing to do with it.
I promise you, he had nothing to do with it. I give you my solemn word.
Okay. What's the location, though, of that computer?
But it don't need to go there. They had nothing to do with it.
And what's the individual's name that lives there?
But leave them out of it. They had nothing to do.
And then the other times you were using your cell phone?
Yes. But I didn't even talk to her but once or twice on my computer, and that was the first time we even talked.
Okay. And then you talked up through?
A day or so ago.
Yesterday, looks like.
Yesterday.
Is this the first time that you've done anything like this, Todd? Have you ever met anybody else online?
I've met other people online, but they're just friends, adults.
Have you ever had any other sexual encounters from talking to people online?
Only several people I've been friends with over the years, but that's it.
So no one you've chatted with or met online?
These were people I met online, but they were just one-time things. They were adults.
By adults?
Like 30s.
In their 30s?
20s, 30s.
Have you Ever chatted with anyone else that was underage?
One person a while back, but that was it. I was only friends with him.
Did you not meet that person? Where were they located? Did you ever find out?
Somewhere in East Kentucky. That was it.
Do you recall what that screen name was of that person?
It was the person changed screen name so much I couldn't keep up with which one she kept.
Okay. Did you recall any of the screen names?
It changed.
Did you ever find out where she was located?
Towards Barksville, I guess. But I never met her.
Did y'all ever exchange any photos or webcam shots or anything like that? Do you have access to a webcam?
No.
Okay. What about the pictures here of you standing, looks like by your truck, probably?
That was just a cam that was a digital picture that was taken that I put on my screen name, but that was it.
Okay. That was on your profile?
Yeah.
And where was your profile listed? Is it MySpace or
No.
Yahoo?
Yahoo.
Okay. And did you have your cell phone with you today when you showed up?
Yes.
What were your intentions when you got there today?
Just hang out and then turn around and actually go home. That's all I was going to do.
So
I've talked concerning wrong things, but my intentions were not going to actually be to go through with it.
So you were...
In all honesty, I was not going to go through with it. I was going to leave. I was going to leave probably 1-ish, 2-ish. Go back home. Because I got responsibilities at home I had to do.
What did you have to do today at home?
Mulch leaves around the yard, try to clean out the shed, things like that. Just normal maintenance around the home, clean my house.
But you drove almost an hour over here to see her, and you were only going to stay about an hour?
A couple of hours at the most. I just brought them over to hang out and talk, just to get to know the person. That was it.
Well, that wasn't going to give you much time to take her out and buy lingerie and stuff. And
I wasn't going to do that. I got to think I wouldn't even do it. Just only be a friend, nothing more. That was all I thought. Because I had a gut feeling something was wrong. And I didn't follow through with it this time.
When did you first get that feeling that something might not be right?
A couple days ago.
But yet you continued to chat with her?
Just to chat, and I wasn't going to do anything more than just be friends. That was it. I mean, I may have used wrong judgment on conversation, but I wasn't going to go through with anything.
How many times would you say that you have met people online and had sexual encounters?
I've talked to people online quite a bit, but just maybe a handful of times at the most, 10 maybe.
Do you have a computer at your house where you live?
Yes, there's a computer there, but no internet, no nothing on it that I'm aware of.
Who else lives there at that house with you?
My cousin, she lives in the upstairs half of the house.
What's your cousin's name?
But there's no internet there whatsoever.
No wireless?
No internet, period.
What type of computer do you have there?
It's a HP Invent.
HP Invent?
Yeah.
Where's that located?
My living room. There's nothing on but maybe just some music, games, maybe, I don't know. I bought it off a friend of mine a few years ago, but I've never had internet put on it. Not since I've had it back.
Is there any child pornography at your house? Any adult pornography?
Adult, yes, but not child.
What type of adult is it? What?
Just various.
Is it DVD,
DVD.
tapes?
DVD. They're all put up.
Where would those be?
My bedroom.
Is there just one? I take it this is a two-story residence. You live on the main
First.
floor. Your cousin lives on the second floor.
Yes.
Are you the only one that lives on the first floor?
Yes.
So how many bedrooms are on that first floor?
3.
Which bedroom is yours?
The one on the front side of the house.
So yours faces the front.
Yeah.
The other two face the rear.
Yes.
Is this residence, is it brick, vinyl sided?
Brick.
What color brick is it?
Kind of dark. Are they going to search my house?
Probably they're going to. And the reason being, Todd, is not that I don't believe you, but because this involves, attempted sex with an underage child, even though you're sitting here telling me that you had no intentions to do that.
My grandparents, I don't need them involved in none of this. They live on the same property in a mobile home separate. I don't need them going in there for this.
Well, unfortunately, when you do things like this, we have a certain job to do too, and we would be remiss in our job if we didn't follow through on this.
I give you 100% honesty. There's nothing there illegal or whatsoever.
I understand that, and I believe you have been honest with me up to this point, and that's why I'm being honest with you and telling you that, in all probability, they're going to execute a search warrant on your residence just to verify that what you've told us is true, that there's no child pornography there, that there's nothing on your computer that's going to indicate that you've met other underage people and had sexual encounters. I mean, we would be remiss in our job if we didn't follow through with that. I think you're telling me the truth. I told you I'd be honest with you up front, and I am. I think you're telling me the truth. I can look in your eyes and tell you that I believe you. But I'm also got to tell you that, we have a job to do. And that's why I'm asking you where things are. We don't want to go in there and tear everything up, turn everything upside down. We want to do it as orderly as possible, as quietly as possible. There's not going to be any TV cameras there. There's nothing like that.
I wish they'd get rid of that footage from where it was at.
Well, when you were out there at the house, of course, he introduced himself to you. And I think you indicated that you'd watched it once.
One time I'd seen it.
So
it was like late at night when I seen it.
Yeah. Again, going back to telling you I'm not going to lie to you, you're probably going to appear on their show at some time. I can't tell you when it's going to air. Can't tell you for sure that it's going to air. But I can tell you that if it does, you'll probably be on there. And part of the reason is they use that as a deterrent for other people to not get themselves in this situation.
I thought about this, and I thought I should have just stayed away.
But like I say, I do think you're being honest with me, and I appreciate you being cooperative. And that goes towards your character.
What would end up happening? Are they going to try to send me to jail, or are they going to just let me off on probation or anything?
Well, of course, you'll be charged, and that'll be up to, what you decide to do, the attorney that'll represent you, and the prosecutor and the judge. Do you have any criminal history?
I'm clean.
You've never been arrested for anything in the
No.
past?
Nothing.
Okay. Let's get back to the house here for just a minute. You said it's a dark brick. Is it a dark red or brown?
Probably a maroonish, maybe. There's a brick garage beside the road.
Brick garage beside the road?
Yeah.
Todd, what else would be in your house there that, anything else? Any drugs?
No. Just
No child pornography, you said, just adult
no,
pornography?
just adult.
Are there any animals in the house? Dogs?
Yes.
What kind of dog do you have?
Pembroke Welsh Corgi is the closest breed I can find to him. It's like a Corgi dog.
So you don't have pit bulls or Rottweilers or anything like that that's going to hurt anybody that's dog friendly?
Yes.
Okay.
I was trying to find him a good home. I was going to take him to the animal shelter Monday so the dude could get a hold of this elderly lady to give it to him. Give him to her.
Let me ask you this, Tom. What do you think ought to happen to you on this?
Maybe a warning, since I've been clean all these years, no problems. And I'll just keep in touch so that way nobody can think I'm doing anything. I'm going to eliminate my screen name, everything, just shut it all off. Never use internet again.
Have you ever used any other screen names on there?
Years ago, but they were all deleted.
What other screen names have you used?
I deleted those years ago. That one years ago.
How many years ago would you say?
3, 4.
Was it also on Yahoo?
Yes. I mean,
What other names can you call that you've used?
only one.
When did you use that one?
About the same time.
At the same time? Is
They're
it
all
also deleted, you said?
All of them's deleted.
It was also on Yahoo?
Yes.
And then your current ones? Where'd you play football?
Springfield.
What year did you graduate?
99.
Did you go to any college or?
I've worked ever since I've been out of school.
Okay. Is your cousin, will she be home today or?
She'll probably be at work. She's supposed to go and work at 1. So that's what my friend told me last night when I talked to him.
Goes to work at 1 this afternoon?
Yes.
Where does she work at?
Goodies.
They're in Springfield?
She just graduated from college up here last year.
From Western?
I admit, that was the biggest mistake I've ever done, and I really wasn't going to do anything.
So you're saying you're going to take her to Victoria's Secret?
I talked about it, but I wasn't really going to do that. I wasn't going to pursue anything, nothing more than friendship.
Asking her about when she lost her virginity, did you bleed a little? You didn't want to get her pregnant?
I made the mistake. I was wrong. I shouldn't even ask those things.
Well, Todd, we're going to probably need to get you processed here. Is there anything else that you want to tell me?
I wasn't going to pursue nothing. I just wanted to be a friend, and that was it. I wasn't going to pursue none of that anyways. In all honesty, I wasn't.
Okay. The time is now 12:58 p.m. I'll be returning the recorder off. Todd, we're going to go back on record here for just a minute. It's 12:59 p.m. signed a consent to search on your vehicle.
Yes.
Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay. And as like I told you just a second ago, you'll be out there when that search takes place.
Are they wanting to do one on my house?
No. What I'd like to get you to do is, like I said, obviously when you were arrested, they took your cell phone. I'd like to get you to sign a consent to search for them to forensically search your cell phone.
What do you mean forensic? Well, I mean,
they'll recover the chats that are on there. See if there's any pictures on there.
There's no pictures. The only picture I know that's on there would be a picture I took from a WWE Raw event I was at September 17th. That's the only picture I've even had on there.
What brand of cell phone do you have?
Motorola i870.
i870?
Yes.
Is it a flip phone or?
Yes, flip camera. Would the bill be high?
I don't know, Todd. I really don't. I don't have anything to do with setting that. It says, I hereby consent to a complete search of the premises, property, or vehicle located at Bowling Green Police Department, more particularly described as a Motorola i870 flip phone with camera. I grant this consent to Ken Gillingham, known to me as an agent of the Office of the Attorney General, which is where the Kentucky Bureau of Investigation is, and to such other officers deemed necessary to assist. I know that I have a right to refuse to consent, and I voluntarily give up that right. I know that the agent does not have a search warrant. I have not been threatened or coerced in any way, nor have I been promised any favor or benefit. I've read this consent form or had it read to me, and I understand that the date is October 20th, 2007, and the time is 1 p.m.
There's nothing on that phone at all.
And like I said, when we were talking about the other stuff, I believe that you're telling us the truth.
There's nothing in the truck. There's nothing in the phone.
We have to be able to say that we have checked those, which can go for your benefit also. When court time comes, that's one of the questions that will be asked. Did you check the computer? Did you check the cell phone? Because they're also looking to make sure that you've not been involved in any other incidences like this. And they will be able to say that, yes, they were checked, and no, there was nothing else. Adds credibility to what you've sat here and told me. The friends of yours, so the other side of the highway, 1 block over.
Well, I mean, it's just, like I say, 2 or 3 minutes time frame driving, but don't get them involved. They haven't done it. They don't know anything. They haven't done anything.
Well, I understand that, but you have told me that you've used that computer.
I've only checked my email from it.
I understand that, Todd, but we also will have to take a look at their computer to make sure that what you told me there is also true.
I don't want them involved. They haven't done anything. I haven't done anything on their computer.
And again, I'm not saying that I distrust you or that I don't think you're telling me the truth, but we have a requirement that we have to do also. And because you've said you've used that computer, you said you've only checked your email on it. I need to be able to confirm that that's all you've done on there, that you haven't chatted with any other underage females or males or done anything else on that computer that you shouldn't be doing.
I mean, I've been honest.
You've been honest, and you've been very cooperative so far. And What does their house look like?
It's a fairly new house. Most of the houses on that street are old. It'll stand out more than anything. It's just a brick house.
Is it a single story?
It's no basement house.
Is it a basement home?
Yes, basement garage. But I give you my word, I just don't get them involved.
What type of exterior does it have? Is it brick?
Brick.
What color is their brick?
Kind of a reddish brick.
Is it any wood trim or vinyl trim or anything on it?
I don't know. It's a white trim overhang, but I don't know what kind. But I guarantee you, don't get them involved. They haven't done anything. And
is it just the two of them that live there? They have any kids?
It's two of them.
No children?
No kids.
What about animals there? Any dogs, cats?
It's a little dog, and they have 3 cats.
But no dog is going to be vicious or anything?
No.
And what type of computer is it that they have?
I don't even know what kind.
Is it a desktop, laptop?
It's a desktop. It's newer.
Does it have a webcam attached with it?
But, I mean, like I say, that, you don't need to search their computer.
Any other identifying marks on their house there? You said there was a garage?
Yeah, they got a concrete driveway in front. But, I mean,
Is there a mailbox out at the road or on the front of the house?
It's on the road.
Numbers on it as far as you know?
I think so. But...
Do you know where their computer's located in the house?
Dining room.
You say you don't remember what kind it is?
No.
They have internet access, obviously, if you're checking your email.
They have Comcast.
That was my next question. You're ahead of me there.
But
when's the last time that you used their computer, you think?
MapQuest last night was it.
And what did you go on MapQuest for, to find out how to get here?
Just directions, that was it. No, it wasn't last night, it was the night before.
So that would have been the 18th.
But
Did you find the directions on MapQuest?
general idea, but nothing specific.
How did you figure out how to get here today?
The girl explained to me. I used MapQuest, but I was on the wrong side of the interstate.
Okay.
And then the girl told me how to get there.
So you talked on the phone. How many phone conversations did you have with her?
4 maybe. Wasn't even long at all. A few minutes maybe at a time.
You asked when was today?
Yes.
When was your first conversation?
I don't even remember.
You said they were all short.
Yes.
Is there anything that you know of is there any child pornography there? You've never seen any child pornography
They're
there?
clean. They're honest, clean people.
Where does he work at?
He works for a construction company in Nashville. Millennium, I think, is the name. But they're clean people. I mean,
How old is he?
mid-40s,
And how old is she?
mid-50s.
You know where she's retired from?
State.
State of Tennessee?
Yes.
You know what she did?
I don't know. I know she worked for the state. I just don't remember which department.
You know what she did?
She was office personnel. truthful. Honestly, I mean, don't get them involved. They haven't done anything or anything. I give you my word. In all honesty.
What's their phone number? And did you have a home phone number, or did you just use your cell?
My cell phone was in.
What was your cell number? Hang on. See if there's anything else.
But, hey, can y'all haven't done anything? They don't know nothing. Their computer's clean, in all honesty.
I'll be right back with you. All right, Todd, the time's now 1:10 p.m., still October the 20th.